Follow the Lion Pride Instagram page at Lion Pride News.
Recently, we talked to Andy Sarkany, a Holocaust survivor, about his experience. Let's take a look.
I'm here with Andy Sarkany, here to tell us a bit about his experiences. Can you tell us briefly a bit about your story?
Okay, well, I was a 7-year-old boy when the Nazis occupied Hungary. I was very fortunate that the area where we lived, it eventually became the Budapest ghetto. And we children were taken care of by the residents of the apartment building. And it was very, very fortunate. Okay. My father was taken away for a concentration camps in February of 1944. And fast forward, he survived the Holocaust. Okay. A couple of instances about the ghetto. We children were told that we need to keep quiet all the time. We basically stayed in a cellar or a basement area, which is, I call him a dungeon. It was not like what you are accustomed to in the United States. It had wet clay flooring, was very damp, very unhealthy. It had almost no ventilation and almost no light. And when we were allowed to play, we were running around those kids, and I hit my head and started to bleed badly. My mother panicked, but my kindergarten teacher, Rose, said to my mother, "Clara, I will take care of Andy." Removed the yellow star from my outer garment. I told me, "Andy, you keep your mouth shut, hold my hand, look down, and you walk with me." And we walked out of the building to go to the nearest gate to go to a hospital. And I was really panicking and was really a very difficult time, was crying. And when we got to the gates, the guard yells, the Nazi Hungarian guard yells, "Show me your ID." And then she explains, "Well, I'm a single parent. Can't you see my son's head is bleeding? And I'm taking him to the hospital." They had a conversation, and eventually the guard let us out. And she understood humanity, understood what's going on. And she was willing to sacrifice her life to save this Jewish boy, who is now you are interviewing. Without her, probably I never would have been around. Well, it is very important for me to speak to students, not only in high schools, but generally speaking in the community, to trying to explain that we need to learn from history, then we cannot forget. And not only we cannot forget, but we also say never again. Never again meaning then what happened during the Holocaust never should have happened. We are in the 21st century, and we need to learn to able to live in coexistence, in peacefully, to get along. But unfortunately, our society is not able to cope with it. The division is way too far apart all around in the world. So it is important for me to try to educate as many people as possible. How Elie Wiesel said in his book of Night, then when you meet, and I paraphrase, when you meet a survivor, you become a witness to that inner action, and it's important.
Would you say that the answer is love, not hate?
That's correct. Okay, I promote not to use the word hate. That four-letter word should not be part of our vocabulary. We should replace that one with two four-letter words, hope and love. And those two has real meaning in life. It provides success, it provides happiness, and it provides the opportunity to grow and become a good human being to society. It's very, very important. And, it's not enough just to emphasize, but you need to actually practice it.
Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Thank you.